The pendulum evolution is finished, and the evolution has been a very, tumultuous one in a lot of ways, GoldenNova. Arc 5 season has definitely, if I had to use any word, has been tumultuous as we finish up here as strong as possible with 11 wins each, GoldenNova. And this is going to be the determinator, the determining factor of who goes into the Link era not only looking strong, but also who gets the championship belt of becoming the champion of Arc 5. How you feeling?
I'm not gonna lie, pretty nervous. You walked away looking pretty clean last week, and the hits that we're gonna be talking about in just a second, I'm not jazzed. They're not exactly reining you in. So here at the end, after 22 episodes of drawing the arc of victory, things are gonna get a little spicy.
Spicy's a good word for it, and let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time here. Let's talk about how the good people decided to vote this week. So, 3 cards that made it into the pool this week. In first place with a ridiculous amount was a card that allowed me to get OTK last week in Wavering Eyes. That is a card that is understandably hated by many people. It's definitely the Pendulum Decider. If you're in the mirror match, that card just wins you the match by default. Second place there with 8 votes was Astrograph Sorcerer, an understandable amount of votes for that one. I didn't think that would be in first place, but it is Astrograph, and it is a card that is quite good in its own right, and allowed me, again, to kind of just vomit pendulums onto the field. And then in third place, we had my favorite card of all time, Double Iris Magician. I don't quite get that one, but I also can understand it. It is a very powerful non-once-per-turn searcher, and it can also pop itself to double attack if you attack a monster. So there's a lot of good things that Double Iris can do, but it is my favorite card ever printed, so I did go ahead and decide to use my veto on it.
Yeah, which left me in the position of either saving Astrograph or saving Wavering Eyes. And while Wavering Eyes does win you the game, there's a little asterisk on there that says, but you also have to be Noajenk, because my Wavering Eyes weren't exactly, profitable last time. So I figured it was better to nip that in the bud and then only allow you to have a single Astrograph so you can't pull the absolute ridiculousness you did at last episode. So I'm limiting Astrograph. Wavering Eyes, you're done. I don't care that Pendulum is out the door by next episode. You are in the ground right now.
Yeah, I think that's understandable. You kind of want to keep it as low as you can, keep the, the risk factor as low as possible. And also, let's be real, one Wavering Eyes is kind of unplayable. It's unsearchable. Wavering Eyes can search itself, but with one, you're not doing that. It's just kind of there. So banning it or having it at 3 is probably the best thing to do there. And it is now gone from the format for the foreseeable future, Nova. And that is how that rocked out. But that's not the end of it by any means. As we get into the ads, we have 4 cards that made it into the poll this week. Really interesting selections here. With 10 votes here, we had Return of the Dragon Lord, GoldenNova. Second place with 5 votes was Foolish Burial Goods. And then we had a tie between 2 cards with 4 votes each. Hand Trap Fever took over the voters this week as Ghost Ogre and Ash Blossom both received 4 votes. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect to see Hand Traps in the most wanted this week.
It's strange. Figuring out what our audience really wants out of this format has been kind of a mini-game throughout this entire format. They want the Ghost Girls, but it looks like they wanted the other 2s a little bit more, and it probably helps that we asked for them, so I threw in Return of the Dragon Lords for my super secret project, and you went ahead and got Goods.
I did get Goods. Goods is a very good card. It's Goods. And it came out the year of the format that we're in. But it came out as a secret. So why not just go ahead and have it for all the fun stuff that we are going to be having to do in the near future. That card unlocks many, many things. And depending on how some stuff goes in the future, I may be selecting a card, that we can probably send off of it. Who knows? But I also knows that the unbans came across pretty interesting this week. 10 votes, people really wanted Dracosack back. I get it, I guess. Second place with 6 votes, we had Blast Her, and third place was Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. You decided to unban Blast Her.
Yeah, we already had Recox back. I couldn't resist getting back more of the Dragon Rulers. That being said, I don't think I want to bring back any other ones, because I think we've also hit Tidal, but you're the only one that has Tidal, so that can stay in the ocean for all I care. I know a lot of people were banking for me to get Draco Sack when Astrograph Sorcerer was around, but I would rather just limit our access to rank 7 stuff, because the mental scars are too deep now.
No, I think I get that, and, Tidal, keeping that at bay, is definitely understandable for the Dragon Rulers. So, makes sense, and I decided to pull from Infinite Gold. So that about covers that. Just to recap everything, bonus pack Infinite Gold, unban Blaster. Add for me was Foolish Burial Goods. Nova decided to add Return of the Dragon Lords. The limit was Astrograph Sorcerer. The veto was Double Iris Magician. And the ban was Wavering Eyes. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and start pulling from these packs.
And make sure you stick around till the end, because we have a rules change for Vrains that you're not going to want to miss.
Another beautiful day where Pendulum Magicians exist. Feels good, man. Can't lie. Everybody, we are going into the last part of Arc 5 here, right before the introduction of links. But before we do, we have a few more things to do, and one of those things is to open up all these tasty, delicious, fruity, juicy prize packs from Premium Gold, Infinite Gold. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. We are doing this right. So let's start off here with a bang here. With some good staples here, hopefully. Well, Maxi would be good if it wasn't banned, and understandably so. Cosmo Slip Rider is quite good, though. I am quite a fan of Cosmo. Slip Rider is a really good one. Dark Gauntlets is, like, fine, and Breakthrough Skill is really good. That's not bad to have at all. Next up, we get a Dark Destroyer again. Dark Mirror Force, a lot of darkness going on here. Banish, that's pretty funny. Constellar Pleiades is good. I already have that, so it's like, I don't really need more than one. But maybe we do. Who knows? Going up next, we get Bish Balkan? Dude, Bish Balkan. In what universe am I playing Bish Balkan? Remember Dragig? Of course you don't. Why would you? Anyway, that's extremely funny. Let's go ahead and get this last pack here, though. Boom, boom, boom. We get a Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, which is actually pretty interesting. Cosmo Good Witch is pretty darn good. And last card of Arc 5 prize packs is King's Consonants. What the heck is this? When an opponent monster closes the door, attack, okay, I'm not reading that. Alright, that's probably garbage. But you know what? Fortress Dragon, pretty good. Cosmo Pools, even better. So let's go ahead and get into the main event here.
Well, we didn't exactly have a fruitful experience with this OTS pack last time, but who knows? Maybe the gods of luck will smile on us this time! Okay, it's just one pack, but we have two more of them. Like this one, Oblivion King is actually kind of funny. I don't know if we have anywhere near the DDDs we require to make that deck, but that's definitely an important one. And last one, Swirl Slime. I don't know if we need more Swirl Slimes. But it's nice to have some Swirl Slimes. Well, let's go ahead and be like Behigon and get Behigon over to the pulls. Like that one? Yeah, you did.
It is time for the Battle of Legend. The ceremonial duel, one might say. And it's time for the light to get some revenge. Let's see all those beautiful reprints, all those juicy, juicy staples that we get from Bluller. BL left right. Yeah. Alright, what we got here? Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon, and Judgment Dragon are both really funny. White Moray exists, and 5 Rainbow Magician is also a very funny pull.
Pack gods, I do not ask for much. I have prostrated before you right now, in this moment, having lacked so many good pulls this season, to deliver in me this one time the tools necessary to continue my reign in this format. Life's Revenge, my life is in your hands. Show us the Omega off the top, and all of you wanted me to vote it in. How dare you? We also have New Witch of the Black Forest, which is funny, and Fellas, so I'm down.
Yeah, why not? Hey, Breaksword. And Deviati. Deviati is something, that's for sure. Gaia Dragon is also not bad. Being able to overlay on top of a rank 6 is good on its own right. And Dissolver has a pretty cool pendulum effect.
Omega number 2. Curtain Raiser is actually also really good, just a free level 4 for Pendulum decks, and we might still be on some kind of Pendulum, so, you know.
Anti-Spell, which is really funny in the Pen matchup, because, you know, it's Anti-Spell. Into the Void, some ninjas. Shoutouts to, what was it, Tsukikage in Arc 5? Nova, put a picture of Tsukikage right here. Yeah.
White Aura Whale. Now, this one is fairly specific when it comes to what we can use it in, but I am a fan of having this in Plunder Patrol, because you can summon this before you Plunder Lock yourself, and it's basically a Lightning Storm, and I like that. Galaxy Soldier ain't too bad either.
Pack 7, what we got? Artifact Sanctum, Tsukiyomi is really good, DDG is really good, and there's the boy, Raiden. Raiden is going to be the god of graveyard decks for years to come.
Noxious. Yo. That's my Glad Beast card. Solar Recharge ain't bad. I'm loving all the Lightsworn reprints in here. I would love to be able to play that deck.
Ooh, there it is. We get it right off the bat there. MX Saber Invoker and D-Hero Dreamer, actually. Both are pretty good. Final Fortress is not bad either. Honestly, none of this is really bad. Like, even Jurassic Impact is at least okay. Celestia is a Lightsworn. And Nova Master is a card I already have, but it's good.
Crystal Wing! We have the big boy! It turns out Shining Victories it didn't matter at all. It didn't matter at all.
Pack 13, we're going to go ahead and get up a Dusktopia, not to be confused with Dystopia. We get Spellbook of Secrets, and more importantly than any of that, we get Giant Rex. You gotta love the boy, Giant Rex. I don't think we have any Block Dragon, sad enough, but the Earth Pile is starting to, you know, kind of become a thing. I think Dotscaper is a pretty early monster too, so maybe we could do something with that. Food for thought.
Double Evo Pill. That is going to be very funny. See, the thing is that Noajenk's been adding a whole bunch of dinosaur cards recently, and while that can be a problem for us, because he added them, we have access to them as well, so that might be an important thing to keep in mind. Let's also not forget about Anti-Spell Fragrance and Ondabata. Very good for their respective decks.
Vanity's Fiend is, I think, banned. One of the Fiends is banned. Maybe none of them are. Double Evolution Pill, though, pretty good.
Denko... Oh, good Greasel Denko Sekka. That's gnarly. That's a gnarly side deck card if I've ever seen one.
Minerva and Felis and Gareth. We're getting all the Lightsworn boys. Lightsworn gamers here.
Minerva, the Exalted Lightsworn. Huge pickup. Great rank 4. Mill Enabler. Also have a Giant Rex for any dino stuff that happens in the 3rd Spellbook of Secrets. I'm down.
Cactus Bouncer. This is really funny. This is not the original Secret. I think this is the Ultra reprint he gets. But funny enough, I think he's only ever gotten like 2 prints. I have some weird Cactus Bouncer knowledge in my head. But that could be good later on for plants. Transmodify is a card that was really good in Duel Links for Infernity. And we get another Spellbook of Secrets as well, because why not?
Second double Evo. More Exciton Knight. Okay.
Psyframe Lord Omega is here, the level 8. That is really, really good. And so is Gay Darg. Sure. Really glad to see Omega, though. That's certainly not bad. I mean, it's a good payoff.
Well, we're stocked up on double Evos, I guess. Sure, why not?
And for the last pack, in Light's Revenge, we're going to get 1. Okay. Okay. Like it. Yeah, Tamer Editor is not bad. I guess that really does help the Glad Beast pull, but like, I don't know if I really want to play Glad Beasts. That being said, everything in here is really solid. This is a really darn good pack with a lot of really good stuff in it and a lot of really awesome staples. We got a playset of Into the Void and a playset of Raiden, which is insane. Anti-Spell is a ridiculous side deck card, and Blue Boy and Spellbook of Secrets is awesome. That's a really good package there. Would have been nice to get more than 1 Blue Boy, but I'm not coughing at that, sneezing at that. Coughing, what? And also got 1 Wolf here, which is fine. A lot of the 1-ups here are like, okay, Galaxy Soldier is really good. I do like Galaxy Soldier, but a lot of the 1-ups for the most part, I think, are fine. Spellbook, I would have liked to get more than one of, and so I would have also for DDG. But once we get Trap Trick, then it'll be fine. All around, though, I'm pretty happy with all this. I think this went really well, and we're going to see what we can put together for the last episode of Arc 5, this time for real.
All right, last pack. Are we getting anything? Break Sword? No, you don't understand! Our Phantom Knight pulls were cracked, but we didn't get a Break Sword, and we haven't asked for it, and now we can enable the ring for... Oh! Yes! I love it. Let's go ahead and go and deck at it.
I legitimately cannot believe it. I went through those packs, those openings, assuming that this guy had been banned. It's not. I'm actually in awe. We can play Maxi in this deck, and in fact, we are going to be playing Maxi in this deck. And it feels good, I gotta say. We're playing Retaliating C as well. I was gonna think about playing 3, but I think 2 is the one to go into. For those who are unaware, Retaliating C is a card that, if it's sent from field to grave, let me get this text for you, can add an Earth Insect monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. This is an Earth Insect monster with 1500 or less attack. It is limited, mind you, and I have exactly one after this week's polls. So we're going to be rocking Pen Mag again with less Astrograph this time, sadly. And I'm feeling pretty good about it, man. I really like this deck. Penned is a deck that I have a lot of experience with. It's a deck that I have a lot of fun with. And what better way to end off on the Arc 5 season than with more pendulums? That feels just correct. It feels accurate, you know? It feels like what we have to do. So we are playing the Retaliating Max Pendulum C deck, I guess, or something. Dissolver is also a new one here. This is a guy that came out from the pools this week. Pretty good card that can let us go into Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon fairly easily, and there's a lot of ways to do that. We are playing double Terraforming to search out Sky Iris, which searches out Dissolver. I was thinking about other Odd Eyes cards as a way to go into it, but I think just going to double Dissolver is the easiest route as well. Its scale isn't the best. Having a 4 scale is not ideal by any means. But if it comes down to it, it's there not really for the Pendulum Summon anyway. It's there for the Pendulum Effect, and the Monster Effect is the one you want to go into regardless. And you can very easily Tribute Summon over cards like Retaliating Sea if you need to with Dissolver. So that's another really good positive as well. The side deck is insane. We are going 3 Sanctum, and the package is 3 Lancia, 1 Scythe. I'm not really sure what Nova's going to play, but I am scared of Banish. So why would I not play the card that is good with Sanctum? It's not banned. So Ash is still here, and it's at 1. DD Crow, of course, in the side deck, because fuck the graveyard. Eccentric's a Pendulum. Why would we not play her? Then for the traps, we have Pendulum Hole as a counter because it's searchable off of Double Iris. And we have Grand Horn of Heaven, because that has been the staple of the side deck for a very, very long time, and will continue to be. You'll notice that Trishula is here. Trishula is summonable in this deck with a level 4, like Retaliating Sea, another level 4, like anything, except for, like, I guess, exactly, no, actually, no, just level 4, and level 1 Tuning Magician, who is a tuner, can let us go into a level 9 here. And funny enough, that would also let us search Max C off of Retaliating Sea, which is extremely funny. I don't know if it'll come into handy or not, but it's there. We also have the rank 8 this week, number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy, because why would we not? We are shitting out level 8s crazy in this deck. Enlightenment Paladin is one, Igprom, Dinoster Power. There's a lot of level 8s in this deck, so let's have a payoff for that. But I'm feeling really positive about this. I love Pin Mag, and it's so funny that Maxi is not banned. I can't lie. Oh my god.
So, desperate times call for desperate measures. If you've known me long enough, you'll know that I absolutely despise Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. But in the face of Pendulum dominance, I will put aside my hatred to team up with what is Pendulum's greatest nemesis. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is pretty easy to summon in a Dinosaur core, and flips down an entire freshly Pendulum summoned field, keeping Noajenk from using any of them for material for anything. Now, we've hardly pulled half of the cards that are showing up in this list. However, because he's been adding so many cards to the Dinosaur pile on his end, any adds that he makes we also benefit from. So let's go ahead and give him a taste of his own medicine. On top of our big monster, we are of course still running Trihorn Dragon because that never stops. Lithosogen, we have a couple of those, and those work heinously well with Baby Ceresaurus. No Petit Pteranodon, that's a structure deck card, but we'll make do. Double Dogoron, searchable off of Oviraptor. The 3 Oviraptors, which are just Value City. Redox, this has been unbanned and combined with Reactin. This makes for a great piece of material, not only for something that we can blow up with Lithosogen just in case, but it does revive Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, because if we summon it properly, it is a must first be special summon, so that's going to be a lot of value. Misk is of course one of the best cards ever printed for a particular type of monster, keeps our dinosaurs safe during a particular phase, and then can be banished to summon dinosaurs out of our deck. Generally we're going to be using it to summon Aeolo, so that we can synchro summon using a variety of levels that we have access to. The Rapier line is still in here, folks. We just can't stop playing it. We still have Terratops. We still have Invoker. We're going to use that to make some fresh rank 4 monsters, basically for free as long as we open the Terratop. And I've even learned how to properly use Ratpier this time, which is going to be wonderful. Giant Rex showed up in Light's Revenge, which is going to make for great banishing fodder off of both UCT and the other card we got out of this set, Double Evolution Pill, one of the best enablers for this theme. Because it ignores summoning conditions, this can get Ultimate Conductor Tyranno out directly from our deck, leading to some very powerful board states and immediate dominance over the game. We have Fossil Dig because it searches just about our entire dinosaur core, Baby Ceresaurus to get blasted, YOLO as a way to make our synchro monsters, and once again, gotta thank Noajenk for this. Metamorphosis has come off the ban list because of his influence, and we can use that to transform a number of our cards into some powerful fusions. Chimera Felicia lets us turn a Redox into it via Metamorphosis and can deal with a ton of monsters and just punches over anything. Lithosogen can be turned into Invoked Megava in case we need to shut off a particular card by using a card in hand as fodder. But of course, the best, the most powerful is turning a level 10 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno into Naturia Exterio. That's right, while the fusion summon has to be performed with monsters that have those names, it does not keep you from special summoning it directly out of the extra deck. If Noajenk is still on Pendulum, and I suspect that he's going to be, it's the whole reason we're playing dinosaurs, as long as we can keep him off of a complete scale, we can make sure he never establishes one, which is going to be fantastic. Speaking of the extra deck, we have our Catastor, which I don't really like, but it is probably our best level 5 synchro, and we're going to get into situations where we need to sync off an Aeolo and a Oviraptor into something, and Catastor is probably our best bet. Omega is a new pickup. This will let us recycle our banished monsters. Leo is a great level 10 synchro payoff. It's no Barone, but 3100 plus being untargetable for the majority of the game is pretty solid. We've got Utopic Future, which is enabled by the Rapier combo. We're going to end on 2 level 4 2 rank 4 non-number Xyz monsters. Easy fodder to make Utopic Future, can steal anything and punch for game. Abyss Dweller stops graveyard effects. I know he's on Pendulum, but you never know what kind of grave shenanigans can end up in play. Castel deals with face-up cards. Daigusto Emerald recycles them. Logia we get to play here because we run a whole bunch of level 4 dinos. This stops spells and traps and normal or special summon, so it's basically Solemn Judgment on legs. Invoker starts our whole Zodiac combo, and then we have our 3 Zodiacs, which is the bare minimum we need for this combo. I cannot believe we've been so unlucky with these particular pulls. But hey, you know, you work with what you've got. Noajenk may have the mandate of heaven when it comes to cards, but we have the sauce. Big thank you to the Law Yu-Gi-Oh! For helping build up this monstrous concoction. Let's take it into the games, and we will prove that we are the champions of Prague Pulls. We are not giving up our championship belt, and we will reign supreme going into Vrains. I'll see all of you out there. Wish me luck.
All right, everybody, all you gamers out there, it is time. The final duel, the ceremonial duel, GoldenNova, of Arc 5 is here, and I feel pretty good. I hope you also feel the same after those pulls.
Oh, I am tingling with anticipation.
Me too, buddy.
I
Me
literally
too.
think this is the most high-stakes game that we've ever played here. Like you said, championship belts on the line.
Little bit, man, little bit. And that's not a great start for me.
Let's see. I am going to let you have the play here. I'll be on the draw.
Okay, I respect that. Then we're going to go stand by main.
Yeah.
We're going to start off here activating Draco Face-Off.
Sounds good.
All right, you know the drill here.
On Pendulum, you son of a gun.
Well, you know, it's kind of my thing. I really like these guys, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue.
Let's see. We're gonna do Luster and Vector. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 for Vector, 4, 5, 6 for Luster.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Dice.
So Vector.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. How do I want to do you, Vector? We'll put Vector into scale.
Fine,
We'll go to the
I
next
guess.
face-up.
Stupid Vector.
Stupid Vector, indeed.
I hate this guy. I don't know if you know the deep Nova lore.
No, I'm familiar with the hatred. Don't worry. Yeah. The lore is not falling on deaf ears there. Don't worry.
All right, cool. I'm glad
but we're
you
going to go
chose
ahead
to do
and...
that specifically to spite me.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Scale Black Fang here.
Gotcha.
And it's time to Pendulum Summon.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. 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 We're going to activate Harmonizing here.
Gas! Oh my god.
Yeah, no kidding. We actually got crazy amount of gas here.
Yeah, do you think?
All right. Let's go ahead and get... we got 2 tuners on the field already, so we'll just get a non-tuner. We'll grab a... Because I have a decent scale set up right now, so I want to lower my chances of, like... Okay, preferably would draw, like, a low scale, though, so we'll get a high scale. We'll go ahead and grab... yeah, we'll grab another Wisdom Eye.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, sure. We're going to go ahead and start off here by Synchro Summoning.
All right.
Yes, it is time.
Show us your awesome moves.
We're going to do just that by getting Igprom.
Hey, Iggy Pop.
Indeed. Iggy Pop, indeed. Now comes a time in every man's life where he must think about this and the next move to make. Kind of wish I didn't use Wisdom Eye as the material there, but I can probably still pop up here and do okay. We're going to go ahead and... yeah! We're going to activate Igprom to special from deck.
Okay.
And we're going to grab... Luster Pendulum.
Now, hold on, buddy. You can't use that for a Synchro Summon. That's a tuner. What the heck?
You know, you're right, man. It's actually crazy how that works. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get these guys over here, and we're gonna grab Dinoster Power.
Whoa!
It's crazy how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's insanity. I simply cannot believe it. But what I can believe is we have that going for us. I actually could do another Igprom. That'd be really funny. And that actually might be what I do.
Double Igprom?
Double Igprom, man. Why not? Yeah, it's good. It's funny. Yeah, that is pretty funny. But I kind of want to, like... is that going to be the best turn 1 play for me? Because, like, I could also overlay here.
And then you wouldn't banish that Wisdom Eye.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know what you're on, so it might just be safer to go into an overlay that is like going to be protective here, especially since like it's a turn 1 play. So we're going to do just that. We're going to overlay into Dweller.
D-Well.
D-Well, indeed. So now that we have Igprom, we have Dinoster Power. Dinoster Power is going to be protecting our scales here, which is nice. At least let me double read that to make sure. I'm pretty sure that's how this guy works. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Scales are protected. Black Fang is a really good scale to have. Vector is also a really good scale to have. Igprom 2850 is not bad, and having Dweller to turn off the graveyard play is also definitely not bad. I still don't really know what you're on, so that's kind of a problem, but we're just going to go ahead and let it rock.
Alrighty. Let's see what we've got here. Anything until main phase?
Nothing until main.
Nothing until main. Okay. Here you go. Well, you can get rid of that dweller, please.
Well, I kind of wanted to keep that, but sad day.
Hey, man, you had those 2 phases to fire it off.
I did have those 2 phases. You're right. That one is on me.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and special Terror Top.
Okay.
Don't worry. I don't need to use its effect.
It's unfortunate when that happens, but it's also like fine.
Yeah, it's not
the worst thing in the world. Yeah,
but I've still got some good stuff going here because we're gonna make Invoker.
Oh heck yeah, baby! Let's go. We're doing this. I'm so glad we have Invoker now.
Detach, declare effect.
Yep, I imagine we're probably getting a Zodiac.
We are so getting Rat Pierre.
Wow.
And I've learned a thing or two since the last time I've Rat Pierre'd. I know how to properly summon the rats.
Okay, we're doing this?
We're going to overlay Borbo on top.
Borbo, okay. I guess we don't have Dryden or anything.
No, sadly not.
Yeah. There's no way anybody's adding Trident.
And then we're going to overlay Hammerkong.
Okay. Hammerkong makes sense.
Then I will use the Rat Pierre effect granted to Hammerkong to summon another Rat Pierre.
Of course, yeah.
Alright, sicko mode. Okay, and here's where I show off what the new thing that I've learned.
Okay.
I am going to then overlay Chalkanine on top of the Hammerkong.
Okay. Yeah,
and now I can use the new Rat Pierre effect to make a new Rat Pierre.
This is true.
Okay, cool. Beforehand, I literally thought I had to spread them out. I forgot that it would refresh the effect. I was dead wrong.
It refreshes it. It's very funny. Wait, hold on. So what is the play here? What new rat? Because the new Rat Pierre is the one you summoned right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hammerkong used an effect to summon Rat Pierre, right?
Hammerkong can also blah blah blah. Well, this card is a material. Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did because I had Rat Pierre.
Borbo that.
Okay, that's fine.
And then we overlaid Chalkanine, who itself has not used the effect to summon a Rat Pierre. So it will then summon another Rat Pierre.
Yeah, okay. I see now. Yep,
yeah, pretty goofy.
Zodiac is fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Okay.
I can't believe you have 3 Rat Pierre, dude. I only have 1.
Look, you've been pulling like a saint these past few packs. I gotta have something from me.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so
what are you overlaying to here?
Said, I'm going to
I didn't think I'd get this far.
I don't know. What I want to do is go into Daigusto Emerald, honestly.
Sure, yeah, makes sense.
Then I could recycle a whole bunch of stuff.
I mean, yeah, you haven't even normaled yet, so.
I haven't even normaled yet. That being said, though, I do want to, break up your scales so you don't just get infinite value, so I think what we're going to do is actually just make... Castell.
Okay, sure.
Skyblasting Musketeer, and we are going to... I can't target them, or they just can be destroyed by battle or card effect.
Once your opponent cannot be Pendulum monster cards in your Pendulum zones and Pendulum zones cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects.
Alright, cool. Then we're going to declare effect, detach. We're going to shuffle back the Black Fang Magician.
That's a good target. Yeah, I think that should work fine. There we go.
I think it's pretty cool.
And we'll shuffle. Are we being silly? Not that there's anything wrong with being silly, mind you.
Nothing wrong with being... Sometimes you've got to be a goofy little guy.
I think it's important.
Okay, under some circumstances, I would want to use Chalkanine's effect to summon another Zodiac monster out of my graveyard. But that Zodiac can't be used as excuse material, and I think I have to keep my... keep all of my zones as clear as possible for future plays. But Chalkanine can be used as Xyz material, and it turns out that while it's not very often, you can use Xyz monsters as Xyz material, And I
Yeah,
just
this
so
is true.
happen to have 2 non-number monsters with the same rank. So I will be
my
overlaying
God.
Zodiac Chalconine and Castel, the Sky-Blasting Musketeer, into number F0 Utopic Future.
Dude, when did you get this?
World Superstars long ago.
Wow.
Haven't had a good chance to use it. This is where we do it.
That's insane.
All right. And like you so helpfully reminded me, thank you so much, we have not even used our normal summon yet.
Yeah, of course not.
So we will be normal summoning a gift from you, actually.
Oh,
Soul Eating Oviraptor.
very nice. Wow.
I'm going to go ahead and grab a dinosaur monster from my deck to my hand, and not going to lie, Misk is looking pretty good.
This is true. Misk is always a good pull.
Let's go ahead and send that to the graveyard so that my dinosaur monsters are unaffected by your effects during this phase.
Yeah, I have a lot of them right now.
And then we're going to banish that to summon a dinosaur monster from our deck with an equal level.
Perhaps a... What is the level 1 dino we're getting here?
We're getting YOLO.
Oh, Aola. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I got that going. Can't really do any Baby Ceresaurus lines here because I don't have that available, but that's fine. We do have a wonderful synchro monster we can make here. We're going to sync these two into Cataster.
That is a very good pull.
And then, because we have 2 dinosaur monsters in the graveyard, we're going to banish both.
What the hell?
We're going to special summon Ultimate Conductor Tyrant.
Dude, that's insane. That is crazy.
Okay.
I'm not dead here, am I?
So turn, you can destroy 1 monster. And okay, so I do have to pop the card that I hit. Or I do have to pop the card. I can't just say that I destroy it and then...
Yeah, right.
So I can't just protect it with Utopic Future. And I only get to keep till the end of the battle phase, so I can't just steal something and use it during main phase 2 for something. So I do kind of, despite the fact that I summoned Utopic Future, I don't really think I am going to be using its effect this turn.
Okay.
But I can still attack all monsters you control with UCT. I don't have to flip them face down.
Right.
So we are just going to go to battle phase.
Sure, okay.
And we're just going to go with all these. Just hit them all.
Okay, give me a second here. So, what are you hitting? What is the order of hitting here? Because UCT does have effects.
UCT does have effects, but he only sends face-down defense position monsters, right?
At the discard attacks a defense position monster.
Oh, a defense position monster. Oh, wow. Oh, well, then I guess we'll go for Mighty Draco Slayer first.
All right.
And then we'll
activate the effect here. Yep,
Yeah.
makes sense. All right, I'll take 1,000.
Okay, and then we'll attack Igprom.
All right, I will take, what is this here? God knows. Was this 650?
650, you're right.
Okay, 650. And then I'll take 500.
And 5.
And then...
Boom,
what?
and then 22.
38?
Yeah, 38. 38 on the dime.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, main 2. I actually have another gift that you've given me that's going to be very helpful right now.
Oh, very good.
Because UCT is level 10. We're going to activate Metamorphosis.
Oh, dude.
We're gonna
That's
tribute
insane.
the
You drew
UCT.
everything here.
And we're going to special summon Exterio.
Okay, wow. That's...
All right, buddy.
Ooh.
Enjoy.
Jeepers creepers. Okay, yeah, that's a hell of a turn there. This top deck doesn't really do much for me either here. Sheesh. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's a hell of a feel. We'll just go next on that one.
Yeah, that one kind of worked out really well for me.
No kidding. Well, that was a hell of a turn. Tell you what. How about you go first this time?
What?
I can't... Listen, I am just as surprised as you are. Trust me.
Okay, well, let's do our best here. I will proceed to main phase, and we will special summon Terratop.
That is a good one.
All right, we've got a few bannable cards this episode, I'm gonna say.
I don't disagree.
Okay, so we're gonna add Takedomborg to hand, and then we're gonna special summon it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do that entire Rat Pierre line again.
So we're getting Invoker.
Yeah, Invoker. I guess Veiler still exists this format. Activate effects.
We will chain Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring.
Oh!
Yes!
Okay.
We had it in the hand!
Okay, well, there we go, see? That's a little game determinative. Yeah, I guess kill me.
We'll see if I can do that. Draw here. We'll go standby main.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can kill you with this. Actually, I probably can. We'll go activate Star Pengraph.
See, there we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We are going to scale Wisdom Eye Magician.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to activate Sky Iris.
Okay.
All right, so now that we have this set up, we have a few things we can do here. We're going to go and activate Sky Iris, targeting Wisdom Eye Magician.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that goes the extra deck face up, and we are going to add a Magician, or sorry, an Odd Eyes card. If it was a Magician, that'd be crazy. We're going to add...
If it was an Odd Eyes Magician,
that'd be
a whole
insane.
other level.
Whew. We're going to add Performer Pal, Odd Eyes Dissolver. And
okay.
on a new chain, Star Pendulum Graph will activate as chain 1.
Yeah.
And nothing on chain 2.
Okay.
So we're going to add... thank you, man. We're going to add everybody's favorite guy, a Magician Pendulum monster, from my deck to my hand. The question is, which one do I want to grab here? It actually would make sense here to add you, but is that worth it? That actually might be worth it. There's a really funny play here, where I can do something that's kind of like insane. And yeah, a little bit, man. I'm kind of thinking it might be worth it too, because like the line that I'm seeing here is like very funny.
Just galactic.
It's a little bit galactic, man. I can't lie. I don't, I'm trying to think, if it's worth it in the end. That's the main problem here that we're kind of coming across. It has to be a Magician, so that's the biggest thing there. And I need to have a good scale. I really want to grab a good scale. I simply can't help it.
I mean, you are a dragon, so we gotta have those scales.
You gotta have those scales. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab Wisdom Eye.
And I don't want to hear anyone being all like, but Noajenk's a dog. Wrong. He likes Yakuza, he's like a dragon.
You're so right, man. We're going to go ahead and activate Wisdom Eye Magician's effect here.
That's going to be difficult. Because you do not have a Magician or... No, that is literally a Performer Pal card. Never mind.
Literally a Performer Pal card.
It's difficult, but not impossible. Go ahead, have fun.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you're right. It is difficult, but not impossible.
You put a lot of effort into it. You deserve to hit those milestones. You deserve to get past those thresholds. That. Yeah, you got it.
Thank you, man.
You deserve to have a co-host that's not a fucking dick.
No, it's fine. Let's see. What is the best get here? Probably you, actually. Nah, it's probably not you. Dude, this is such a weird position for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Kinda. Like, the 4 scale, it seems really, really odd here.
Yeah, and that's not helping.
Not even factoring the fact that it's an Odd Eyes card.
Yeah, true. Yeah, the 4 scale is not great. I can't lie. I really wish I had an Oath Dragon. Like, that would... I did not pull a single Oath Dragon from that last set. That would help out a lot right now.
Shot.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So that's the biggest thing that kind of sucks here. But there still are some plays I can do that can make this, like, okay. It's just none of them are, like, super duper awesome. We're going to go ahead and skill double Iris.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's as good as we're going to get there. Problem is now, I need to figure out a good way to get anything on the board, and I cannot Pendulum 7 from 4 to 8 right now, which is kind of a problem, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's going to be enough of a problem, but it could be. Tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and set this card.
Uh-huh.
Which is probably going to be something that could be okay. Set this card and go ahead.
Wow, that is the least explosive Noajenk turn I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, especially for this hand. I'm not going to lie. Like, that Ash was the biggest thing I could do there. I wish I could have killed that turn, but Yugioh disagreed with me.
Okay. Let's see what we can get away with. I'm just going to go ahead and head to main phase 1.
All right.
I'm going to attempt to activate Invoker again.
Yeah, go for it. No response on that one.
we were simply delayed in our Rat Pierre nonsense.
At least I got a board, you know?
Hey, you do have a board. I probably wasn't going to let you have a board if I had gone off, so that's fair.
True.
Okay,
Alright, Borbo's here.
Zodiac. Detach Borbo, summon Rat Pierre. Oh, wait, no, you got something?
Thinking. Target. No, you're fine.
Okay.
I think if there was anything to do here, it'd probably be later anyway.
Okay, Rat.
Yep, Rat is here.
Make Chalk-9. On
just by itself.
On top, please. Thank you.
Of course.
Detach, summon another Rat Pierre. You're supposed to be in defense. Summon another
That's
Rat.
fine.
Okay, so free rank 4.
Yeah.
I love deck
thinking on the next Rat.
Yeah, sounds good. Once I can find it. Here we go. Alright. New Rat.
Okay.
Tell me what you got.
I think... Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the only piece of interaction that I see is the face-down card. Unfortunately, Castell only eats face-up cards.
This is true.
So Castell is not a grand option here.
It's not the best.
I think what would help is if we drew some free cards. How do you feel about free card draw?
No, not the most against it, I can't lie.
Let's go ahead and give it a shot here. We're going to overlay these two. We're going to make Daigusto Emerald. How's that for
a good one? That's a pretty good summon, I can't lie, and I don't have a response to it either, so go for it.
Okay, we'll give it a shot. Detach Rat Pierre. Targets are going to be...
Probably the extra deck dudes, yeah?
Probably. I learned a bit that keeping Earth targets in grave for this deck is important, but looking at my hand right now, I actually don't think that is a big consideration. So I am going to return Rat Pierre Hammerkong Borbo.
That is a-okay.
Bum bum bum. Shuffle. Draw. Oh my god. Okay. So we've got that. God, I just really wish I knew what that back row was so I didn't walk into anything silly.
There's a lot of things that could happen out there, you know?
There are. That's what concerns me most out of all of this.
Especially because there are some cards in my zones that may or may not have text.
I hate when zones have text.
I don't disagree.
Well, now I gotta reread these. So, Dissolver just does a pendulum summon.
Dissolver is just whatever.
Iris is an ignition effect that lets you do double damage, so your pendulum scales don't do anything right now.
Unless there is an effect when it is strong.
What was that?
Nothing. Just, double Iris. He just is a good card. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and...
This is about to be the craziest Sangan of your life.
He's gonna be saying it and I'd be like, oh, rip. Rip for me adding 15 extra minutes to the recording session.
True.
Okay. Let's... God, overextending here feels so bad. I'm so scared. I'm a scared little baby.
Understandably so.
Let's... Yeah, heck it, we only live once. Double Evo pill.
That is A-okay.
We're gonna banish Aolo from hand and a Terror Top from graveyard as my 2 monsters.
Sure.
Let's summon out that Ukta. Sprangle summon.
UCT is a very good one.
Okay, anything on that?
On the summon of UCT, we are going to let it rock.
Okay, rocking is happening. I guess we'll just go to the battle phase. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, let's go to battle phase.
Okay.
Attack, declare effect.
All right, I will lose 1,000. And we are going to activate the effect of Retaliating Sea.
Yeah, add an earth insect with 15 or less from deck to hand.
I will do just that. We're going to add Max C, Nova.
You are...
It's not
so
bad.
Funny. It's not bad.
It is limited. I pulled 1 this week.
I was going through stuff and being all like, wow, it's so weird that we only have limited Max C, but hey, you know how it goes.
That's so crazy.
Here, I'll take hit with this.
16, 18, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, main 2. Well,
Zeus.
I mean, oh God, can you imagine?
I can.
Okay, anything you want to do from this point? Now that you have Max C, I can't take anything for granted.
I don't think so, actually.
You don't think so? Okay, well, in the interests of consolidating my stuff, let's go ahead and overlay these 2.
Okay.
Gonna make a defense position Utopic Future.
Okay.
And... I got a goofy idea, but I think it'd be better if I had a more open field, so I will let you attempt to break my board. Proceed to end phase?
End phase is fine.
Alright, go ahead.
Drop turn.
Yeah!
Go stay my main here.
You're her.
Okay, so we have unlocked an ability to do some stuff here. First things first, we're going to go Sky Iris effect. We are going to target Double Iris Magician.
Yeah.
You will go to the extra deck, and we're going to add an Odd Eyes monster. We are going to add Odd Eyes Dissolver.
Whoa, another one.
Crazy. We'll go chain 1 star, chain 2 Double Iris.
Yeah.
All right, let's add a Pendulum card. Pendulum Graph, excuse me. Boom. And then Star Graph, we're going to add some stuff. We're going to add a Magician Pendulum card, of which there are many.
Magician.
It's true. Many people are saying that. They're all incorrect. But we are going to add... Oh, you're a really strong one, actually. Wow. It actually might be best if I keep that active, though. Let's see. What's my best bet here? Honestly, it might be you. You're pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. The problem here, I think, is that... actually, is that really a problem? It actually might not be a problem. That 4 scale is really annoying.
It's at this point that Noajenk has entered the Ultra Instinct portion of the video.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I pretty much have, man. I'm not gonna lie. But having the time in hand definitely helps out a lot. I think I'm going to just undergo some pendulum control here. I think that is probably going to be my best bet, funny enough. Yeah, man, I think, honestly, getting rid of that UCT looks pretty tempting right now. I'm not reading it. Can the Utopic Future be destroyed? by card effect?
I have to detach a material to keep it safe from being destroyed by card effect. It can't be destroyed by battle regardless.
Okay. So battle or card effect, you said?
It can't be destroyed by battle no matter what, and I take no battle damage. If I want to keep it safe from being destroyed by a card effect, I have to detach a material.
Got it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and... I think I'm going to go ahead and add some cards now that we've finally finished talking about this.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best bet here. We're going to add Purple Poison.
Purple Poison.
Purple goddamn poison. We're going to activate the effect of a card, GoldenNova.
And what card will that be?
It's going to be the effect of Odd Eyes Dissolver in my Pendulum Zone.
Uh-huh.
We're going to fusion summon a Dragon Fusion monster from my extra deck using monsters from my hand or field as fusion material.
Or field?
Or field, GoldenNova.
Yeah.
But, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to do just that. Wow. It's crazy.
Wow.
I know, it's insane, man. I keep saying this.
I activate Owen Wilson Fusion.
That's my favorite of them.
Now your Disney Plus subscription has been laid low by the power of high-budget acting costs.
You will go to the grave first. And you will go to the grave. And now that we've sent a Pendulum and an Odd Eyes, we are going to special summon or fusion summon Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon.
There we go. Properly summoned.
Yes. We're going to go effect targeting UCT.
Okay, I will attempt to declare effect.
We will chain Vortex, shuffling a face-up Pendulum monster from my extra deck into the deck.
Alrighty.
We're going to put you back into the deck. Wisdom Eye Magician. Get shuffled. Negate and destroy. That's looking pretty good right now, I'm not going to lie.
Hey, that answers it.
We're going to set a card right here.
Uh-huh.
And, we're going to go ahead and just, I think, go to the end phase, GoldenNova.
We're just passing?
Well, it's in defense position, and I've done everything else I can.
It's got a big butt.
Yeah, it definitely does. Still worried about kaijus is the thing, but I can't exactly be... The thing is, like, I can't be too worried about that, because, like, if that is, like, all I'm worried about, then, like, I'm just gonna die anyway, you know what I mean? If I do that... Yeah, no, that's not worth it for sure. No, it's definitely not worth it. We'll go ahead and pass you.
Okay. Start standby, man.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, before we give up anything to the Omni Negate, yeah, here you go. You can have this.
That is understandable. I don't think you have anything when you're sent. Do you? No, you don't. Okay. New chain, real quick.
New chain?
Lancia.
No banishing.
No banishing.
None banish with left beef.
True.
Okay, we're gonna change you to attack position.
Okay.
We're going to... no banishing. That's very, very funny. Let's fossil dig here. Let's look for something fun.
Yeah, sure.
You and me, together.
You and I.
I'm going to want to get... I can't do misc lines this turn. So we will instead grab our good friend YOLO.
Ooh.
And we are going to declare from the hand Reactin Dragon Ruler of Pebbles.
We are going to go ahead and chain Max C to that.
Okay, you may have the Maxi.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Alright, have your draw.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I guess it would be prudent to not...
Yep, Baby is a mandatory activation.
Which baby?
Baby Sarasaurus.
I sent it to graveyard. It wasn't
Oh,
destroyed.
you did not destroy it. Ah, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay. So. Yeah, I think it is best to try to close out the game right now instead of giving you more chances for additional draws. So let's see what your back row is. We'll go to battle phase.
On the battle phase. No, battle
entering
phase
or
is
on
fine.
declaration. Okay.
Entering battle phase.
Okay.
I think. That might. That is a problem. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Declare attack on Dogram.
Yeah, sure.
Declare effect.
Sure.
I'll take the Dogram.
Boop.
Attack.
Oh man, you don't want to do Redox or Invoker first?
What's the issue?
No, nothing's an issue, you know. Just thinking to myself.
Well, I wouldn't be able to attack with Redox anyway because I summoned it with Reactin. No.
Oh, I see.
No, I can. Yeah, I can't attack this turn. Yeah, specifically on the text.
Okay.
So here's 3,000.
Okay, 3,000 is fine. Are you now? You have a lot to think about here. You could swing, but that a lot happens after that.
What are you thinking? What's happening after that?
Well, just I die.
That is true. Let me double check the goals of the game here.
Okay.
Now it says right here that killing you is supposed to be one of my top priorities. Is that
yeah, it is. But
Okay.
it's prog polls. The people are voting, and everyone's saying that they don't want you to do that.
right now?
Yeah, the power of the people.
Wow, that is
because it's like the last episode it was just a big deal. It's this thing.
But that's so weird because half the cards that I'm killing you with right now are cards that you asked for. Like they want to see these cards doing work. It would actually be a shame if I didn't win right now using all these ads.
Yeah, no, I see the logic there.
So I'm just gonna
Consider this though.
Okay, yeah. What's up?
I don't want it.
You don't?
How about that? I think that's a very prudent point.
You don't want the championship belt? Well, I mean, if you're gonna ask directly for
Well,
it, then yeah,
no,
I'll attack with Invoker and we'll end this game.
I have Time Pendulum Graph,
Oh, you have Time Pendulum Graph?
but I don't have a Magician Pendulum Monster.
Oh, you're right. It is Performapal Odd Eyes.
Sad today. And we will lose Arc 5 with a whimper.
I would not call this a whimper. Buddy, we went right to the edge of the cliff.
No, it's a weird situation because, like, I think my opening hand was not very good. I had Ash retaliating, Dissolver, Sky Iris terraforming.
Yeah, that's big rough. Holy heck.
Yeah, honestly, it would have been way better, I think, probably to, keeping the UCT out was good, but if I had Purple Poison in the scales, I could have done a lot more because then I could have time popped it, and then popped something else, but I would be like a whole turn. It's such is life. I could have prevented a lot there, and I didn't, so.
Well, you fought with honor and with power, and for that, I respect you.
You have to do what you gotta do. Another season short for the Noajenkers.
But the closest ever.
The closest ever, it's true.
All right, well, now that we have concluded the season, another wonderful, successful season here, do we want to talk about the new rules now, or do we want to wait until after we talk about what we won out of the votes?
Yeah, let's talk about the votes first. I think that's probably number one here, and then we can start getting into talk about now, and then we'll talk about later.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking for as far as bands are concerned, fuck, man. There's a lot here. And surprisingly, none of it is in my deck, except for Max C, maybe. That's something.
Well, I mean, didn't put in too much work this episode.
It didn't do
though
anything at all.
I imagine there are other scenarios. It's only going to get better, right? Like, we still have a whole season to go, but once B-Troopers show up, you know, and you're always having Maxi.
Yeah, just hit Rapier.
Yeah, Rapier is definitely...
Like, none of
really
this exists
strong
on your field without Rapier. You say, I'm killing you with the cards you wanted. I didn't want Rapier.
Well, but I don't see, there's no Rapier on the board. There's no Zodiac.
Oh, you're right, my
on
mistake.
There's certainly no Daigusto Emerald on the board.
Well, there is a dinosaur, though. That's crazy. So you're right, actually. There is dinosaurs right there.
Ooh, well, yeah.
But, yeah, just ban Rapier.
Yeah, I think Rapier is a solid idea for banning. That card is gross.
Like, Max C will probably end up getting in the list because it's Max C, and that's already been vetoed before, so if it gets banned, it gets banned. But I think Rapier is a better choice right now. It's bad. Very bad, especially as we get closer into an era where Link summoning is coming up, and, like, it's like blah, 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 you know?
Oh, God, yes, that's gonna
Honestly,
be heinous.
I am going to say something controversial. I think more hand traps going into this era are good. Because...
No,
dude,
go ahead.
No, like, I turned off a turn because I ashed an Invoker.
Yeah.
Like, had I not ashed the Invoker, I would have been looking at that a whole turn earlier. And that could have been very bad. It's game determining, and I think they're good.
You would have killed me that turn. Because I had no follow-up. Well, I mean, I had follow-up, but I had nothing past that point to keep myself safe from it. So, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree. And with a better hand, a lot more could have happened there. I'm going to go ahead and say more hand traps are actually good. So let's ban the combo stuff here. I'm just going to say, man, let's get Rapier.
All right, what about ads? Anything you want to add into the format?
Yeah, man. There's a few things, actually. I'm not going to lie. Right now, there's a lot of stuff that I think could be really interesting to rock with as we get into Link era, especially because there's a card that we do not have access to since it was in a structure deck. And let's go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and grab it. Maybe Decode Talker would be really, really good. What do you think?
What, Decode Talker? But that's a Link monster. I've never seen this kind of monster formatting before.
Wait a second, you're right. What the fuck? What is this?
What?
This is actually crazy. Are we entering that era?
Oh my god, you know what? I think Code of the Duelist is our next... Oh my god.
I can't believe it, personally.
Oh my god. Oh, wow.
I can't believe it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go up Deep Talker. What about you?
I need one last card before we do our big special event thing. I need one extra card to really round out the list I'm looking for. Folks, I'm going to need you to also vote a structure deck only card. I need Silver's Cry. Give me a little Silver's Cry action.
Silver's Cry is a very interesting get. Okay, that is one.
Unbans. Anything you want to bring back into the fold?
That's a really good question, man. Yeah. I would really like to keep Rockin' Pens. It's one of my favorite decks, and I think it does a lot of really good stuff. And you guys banned it. I want it back. Give me Wavering Eyes back.
I'm never playing a Pendulum deck ever again.
That's okay. You don't have to.
I'm not. I'm never touching that shit. Also because it's like Link format, so all of Master Rule 4, until we get to Endymion Pendulum, is going to be rough. So
I like pens. I'm going to keep rocking this. It's too much fun for me. Now that I had Double Iris, the world is my oyster.
Yeah, you know what? Have fun. Enjoy. Thumbs up. Bonus pack for me. I guess I want to go back on Premium Gold. We still don't have a new pack to add in, even though we're going into a new era. But I do still want to keep pulling for Cosmos, because if I get to play Cosmos, I'm going to be a happy man.
Yeah, that's a good one. There's a lot of really good Cosmos stuff that I have access to now from Infinite Gold that I did not before. And Cosmos is definitely more of an option. So things like, I don't know how many Farm Girls you have, but that's something I'm looking at in the future too.
Yeah, you pulled a Dark Destroyer, didn't you?
Yeah, I pulled I think like two.
It should have been me!
The only thing I like lacking from that is legitimately just Farm Girl. So like, for a future ad, that might be something I look at, but otherwise it's like, eh.
I wouldn't say no. I have like a single Farm Girl, but you really need the Triumvirate to make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well that just leaves us with new business to talk about. We're going into Vrains.
There's a lot to talk about. today. There's a decent amount to talk about. As we've stated before, I mentioned Decode Talker. There's a new era we're entering called the Vrains era. And me and Nova are going to be entering the Vrains, linking into the Vrains, whatever you prefer. And as we do that, there are some changes that need to be made to the progression polls format, GoldenNova.
That's right. Every season we add or update our rules to kind of give a bit more flavor to the format. We've done things like adding unbans. We've done things like add bonus packs. Now, we're doing a little bit of an update to the bonus pack system. We've come to realize that post adding winners packs, we're in a position where the winner ends up getting a ton of bonuses. And initially we're like, well, they're the winner. They should get better stuff. But then we realized that it's supposed to be more of a comeback mechanic. So we're swapping now. Actually, now that I think about it, you should actually be getting the bonus pack now. I
guess that's true, isn't it? Yeah, so we're reversing this. So just to make it a little bit more clear, yeah, so we are switching it around to make the comeback mechanic. Because here's the thing. Both of us in Arc 5 had very big losing streaks that would have been prevented much earlier had we had a sort of a comeback mechanic. There was during Pepe era where Nova had like the 7 lose streak, and there was during the Gradle era when I had like a 6-7 lose streak, whatever it was. And it was rough, it was rough out here for the both of us. So I think in retrospect, looking at that a little bit more, having that sort of comeback mechanic prevents just the other player from not having anything to do or not having that sort of the most amount of fun. Because that's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about fun.
It's about fun.
Yeah, we're going to try and include that sort of comeback mechanic. So now the loser will be getting the bonus packs and the winner will be getting the OTS packs.
Yep, so I'll be opening up, I think we're still on OTS 4.
I want to say it's 3.
No, we do not get OTS 5 until after Code of the Duelist. We're still on OTS 4 right now.
Okay, well, I said 3, but I do think, maybe I was wrong there.
I think you might have been. So anyway,
regardless
I'll be
of what the
OTS
option
pack.
was there.
Do you still want Premium Gold? Do you still want that, or do you want a different pack?
I kind of want Infinite Gold again. I kind of like going back into the gold mine.
Infinite Gold, there we go, that one.
Yeah, I like Infinite Gold. There's a lot of good stuff in there. Like, I think I actually pulled Max C from it.
That's a heinous decision.
What even is in OTS 4?
Garbage unless you pull from really high rarity. I haven't pulled a single good thing out of it. But that's okay.
Well, I guess we're going back into that one as well. But that's a big change, first off. Second off, there's another change that's going to affect the way that we duel entirely.
Yeah, so I think a lot of our changes haven't been like thematic to the era that we've been in. They've been more like mechanical changes that flesh out the format. But this time, I think we're making our first change that reflects the era of Yu-Gi-Oh! That we're going to be in. Not necessarily the card game, but the anime. Around this time, speed duels were getting popular, so they implemented skills into Vrains, and we're doing the same thing. We're going to be bringing skills in here. All currently available speed duel ones will be available. I'm making a curated list of Duel Links ones that might be applicable, so don't hold your breath on that one. There's a lot that we definitely can't use. But we're going to go through there, and we're going to have a little extra spice. We can reach into the data storm and pull out a little extra bonus for our decks.
We can indeed. It was one that, I'm not going to lie, Nova brought it up to me, and I was like, how? There's no way that would work. But upon thinking about it more, I was like, that could be really fun. So Prague Polls is getting as unique as it's ever been before. We already had, the edge of people can vote for things that they want or that they don't want in the format, and that changed the game. We're changing the game even more.
We don't sit on our laurels here on Prague Polls. We're innovating progression series day by day here at the Orbital Platform Labs. So don't you miss it. Go down to the comments, go down to the description, vote on what you want to see add, banned, and unbanned. Let us know what you're excited to see coming up in Code of the Duelist, and make sure you catch us on my Twitch channel next week, because it is going to be another live progression polls episode for the Spooktacular Subathon, so you can see this happening in real time. You don't want to miss it.
You really don't. A lot of fun is coming up for the future of progression polls as we enter the Vrains era. I guess sort of the last anime era, Nova, before we get up until, like, gosh, what would even be the last, like, Vrains set? Eternity Code?
Eternity Code is the last Vrains set, and then from there, We have to add in Seven's rules, I guess. It's our only option.
Yeah, okay.
Drawing 5 in
Tryhorn Dragon is meta now!
Is going to be outrageous, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No,
Or
no
are
fucking way.
Or are we, though?
Or maybe we are, brother. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Prog Polls. I really appreciate that. Nova, you really appreciate that. We both really appreciate it. Things are going to get even proggier from here on out.
All right, and thank you all for sticking with us with another fantastic season. And as always, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.